Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me, so let's get into it. A gentle breeze rustles the curtains, letting in the soft morning light that bases the room in a golden hue. Lenny stares beside you, the warmth of his body, a comforting presence. But as you slowly awaken, something feels off. A sudden wave of nausea hits you, like a crashing tide, and before you know it, you're rushing to the bathroom, barely making it in time. You don't even register the sound of Lenny's voice, thick with sleep and concern, as you rush into the toilet. Darling, are you alright? His voice is laced with panic as he appears in the doorway, his hair tousled from sleep. He kneels beside you, one hand on your back, rubbing soothing circles as he tries to catch your breath. The other gently pushes your hair out of your face. What's happening? Did you eat something bad? You shake your head, unable to speak just yet. Your body shudders as another wave of nausea rolls through you, but this time, it's just a dry heave. Lenny's hand never leaves your back, his touch grounding you as you finally manage to sit back on your heels. I'm sorry, you mumble, your voice hoarse. I didn't mean to wake you. Hush now. Lenny hushes you, his thumb tracing comforting patterns along your spine. Don't apologize. I'm just worried about you. Are you feeling any better? You nod slightly, though the truth is you're still a little bit shaky. But the worst seems to have passed. Lenny watches you intently, his violet eyes filled with concern. He reaches out to cup your face, his thumb brushing against your cheek. Let's get you back to bed. You need to rest, he suggests softly, and you let him help you up, leaning you into his warmth as he guides you back to the bedroom. Once you're settled under the covers, Lenny disappears briefly, returning with a glass of water and a damp cloth. He gently presses the cloth against your forehead, his touch tender. Thank you, you whisper, grateful for his care. Lenny smiles softly at that, though the worry has not entirely left his eyes. Not yet. Anything for you, he murmurs, brushing a kiss against your temple. But if you're not feeling better soon, we're gonna see a doctor. Okay? You manage a weak smile, nodding as he slides back into bed beside you, wrapping you in his arms. The comforting rhythm of his heartbeat gradually lulls you back to sleep. Lenny's presence, a steady anchor in the storm of your unease. Scaramouche. The early morning silence is shattered by the sound of retching, jolting him awake. For a moment, Scaramouche is disoriented, his sharp instincts on high alert. Then, he realizes the source of the noise, and his heart drops. You're not beside him. He quickly gets out of the bed, the usual arrogance stripped from his expression, replaced with genuine concern. His voice, usually dripping with sarcasm or irritation, is now soft and filled with worry as he finds you in the bathroom, hunched over the toilet. Lion, he calls out, his voice trembling ever so slightly. He kneels beside you, unsure of what to do. He's a little bit confused. He's never had to do this before, in a long time now. His hand hovers over your back, hesitant, before he finally rests it there, rubbing gently in an attempt to comfort you. What's wrong? What's happening? You're too caught up in the overwhelming nausea to answer immediately, and he waits with uncharacteristic patience, his eyes searching your face for any sign of what could be wrong. When you finally sit back, breathing heavily, he quickly grabs a towel and wipes the sweat from your forehead. I'm sorry, you murmur, your voice weak and strained. I didn't mean to wake you. Scaramouche narrows his eyes slightly, but not in anger. Idiot, he says, though there is no bite in his words. Don't apologize for something like this. I'm more concerned about why you're sick. His thumb brushes against your temple, his touch gentle as he studies your face, searching for any clues he might be able to find. I think I might have eaten something bad, you say, trying to offer an explanation, though you're not entirely sure yourself. You lean into his touch, the coolness of his hand, a relief against your fevered skin. I see. Scaramouche mutters, clearly not satisfied with the answer, because he should have at least checked. And he also feels like you're not saying the full truth, but he will not push. Instead, he helps you stand, his grip firm, but careful as if he's afraid you might collapse if he lets go. Come on, back to bed. You need to rest. You let him guide you back, the comfort of his presence making it easier to bear the lingering nausea. And once you're settled, he sits beside you, his fingers tracing idle patterns in your arm. And there is a rare softness in his gaze, a glimpse of the vulnerability and care that he usually hides so well. Next time, don't wait until you're throwing up to wake me, he mutters, the faintest hint of a scowl on his face. But his voice is tender as he continues. I want to take care of you, properly. Okay. You nod, a small smile tugging at your lips. Okay. He leans down, pressing a kiss to your forehead before lying beside you, his arms encircling you protectively. Go back to sleep, he whispers. I'll be here. And as you drift off, comforted by his presence, you know that he means it.